teaches us many things, but one of the hardest things he teaches us is to love our enemies. It is stated in Matthew chapter 5, verses 43 to 44. Of course you have heard it, you shall love your neighbors but hate your enemies. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, and so then you will go to the heavens with your Father. Of course, it is easy to say this, but it is much harder to imply this into our lives. What about that bully at school, or that girl that says mean things about you, or those so-called friends that stab you in the back? Does Jesus love them too? Yes. Yes, he does. This teaching is difficult to apply into our lives. I'd like to draw your attention to two other verses. The first one is from Matthew chapter 5, verse 45. For he who makes his sun rise for evil and the good, and he sends rain for the just and unjust. Do you understand what this verse means? It means that even though people are evil and hate God, God will always love and care for them. He provides us with shelter, rain, food, and many wonderful things, because he loves us and he wants all of us to love each other. The second one is from Romans chapter 5, verses 7 to 8. Very rarely, someone will only die for a righteous person, and though perhaps a good person, only rarely as well. But God shows his love, for when we were sinners, Jesus died for us. The Bible says that when Jesus died, we were sinners. Again, in this verse 10 chapter, says that he died for us, when we were enemies. So if this is how Jesus treats them, shouldn't we treat them the same way? Before concluding my speech, I just want to show you some ways you can love your enemies. Never provoke them into anger. And if they ever hurt you, ask God for help. And always pray for them. People do change over time if we show godly attitude towards them.